You're scrolling through X, formerly known as Twitter. Same old takes, same recycled memes, and then pause. A tweet stops you cold. One image, a glamorous pop star. The next, a bowl of potato wedges. Caption? Just 4 words. Some of y'all lack. No context, no explanation, just chaos. But somehow it works. You stare. You squint. Is it a joke? A roast? A secret code? This is the internet's latest obsession, the some of y'all lack meme. Confusing, cryptic, and completely addictive. It's everywhere, and the wildest part? No one's sure what it even means. And that might be the whole point. To get it, let's rewind. Back in 2021, user @GonerHeelpills posted a tweet with rapper comment next to some kinds, and the caption, some of y'all lack. The pun landed. Some of y'all lack common sense. Clever, clean, and low-key savage. It went viral. Over 66,000 likes, thousands of reposts, a quick laugh, then it faded. Until 2025. That's when @CornyLoser revived the format, but stripped away the logic. No wordplay, no clear punchline, just Ethel Cain's Preacher's Daughter album cover beside a photo of French fries and caption, still, some of y'all lack. No connection, no explanation, just vibes. And that's when it really blew up. 4 million views in days. Why? Because it didn't make sense. And that's exactly what made it irresistible. Suddenly, timelines were flooded. Chapel Roan and Caesar salad, Beyonce and a cordless vacuum, Taylor Swift and mayonnaise, celebrities, snacks, album covers, random stuff, all with that same 4-word caption. What do they lack? Taste? Sense? Culture? Salad dressing? No one knows. Everyone guesses. And that guessing game? That's the hook. This isn't just a meme, it's a riddle, a digital inside joke, a wink between strangers, and it's doing exactly what the internet does best, pulling you in with chaos and keeping you there with curiosity. Let's break it down. First, mystery equals engagement. When something makes no sense, your brain has to figure it out, so you zoom in. You check replies, you go down the rabbit hole trying to find meaning, even if there's none. That effort, that time spent, that's algorithm gold. Second, it's interactive. Most memes tell you what to think. This one makes you do the work, you fill in the blanks, you make the connection or make one up, and when it clicks, even if it's nonsense, it feels like you got it. That tiny hit of dopamine, that's the magic. Third, it rewards insiders. This meme's built on cultural fluency. You don't just get it, you prove you get it. Recognize the celeb, know the album, understand the context? Congrats, you're in the club, and everyone wants in. That's where Stan Twitter takes over. If you know anything about Stan culture, you know it moves fast. Fandoms are built for virality, so when this format hit, they didn't just participate, they took ownership. Suddenly your fave was being paired with random objects and served with a side of mystery. No explanation ever. And that refusal to explain? That's the power move. By staying cryptic, they kept the audience in suspense. The lack of clarity became part of the game. Guess wrong, doesn't matter. Guess right, there's no confirmation. The puzzle stays unsolved and people stay watching. It's not the first time we've seen memes lean into absurdity. Think deep-fried memes, surreal memes, the Shrek Renaissance art era. There is a long tradition of the internet embracing the bizarre. But this one? It taps into something deeper. It shares DNA with Dadaism, an early 20th century art movement that rejected meaning, logic, and structure. Artists made nonsense on purpose to challenge the rules. Sound familiar? Some of y'all lack isn't just random, it's intentional ambiguity. It invites interpretation but offers no answers, and people are loving it. Because eventually, after seeing 10, 20, 50 of these, you want to make your own. You grab a photo of your favorite band, add a picture of, say, a rice cooker, caption it, post it, boom! You're part of the meme. Whether it makes sense or not doesn't matter, you felt something. You joined in. And when users become creators, a meme becomes a movement. It spreads fast, from Stan Twitter to F1 fandoms, from music stans to indie film buffs, K-pop Twitter, Bookstagram, even niche meme historians, everyone gets involved. Each community brings their own twist, some subtle, some chaotic, some purely unhinged. But all are playing the same game. And here's the kicker, this meme is thriving in an age of over-explained everything. Clickbait titles, SEO-optimized captions, hyper-edited content that practically screams its purpose. But this format? No instructions, no clarity, just 4 words and 2 images, and it dares you to care. That's why it thrives in platforms like X and TikTok. Scroll, pause, stare, think, engage. You're not just watching, you're wondering. That attention span advertisers beg for? This meme grabs it with confusion. It also works because it's funny. Deeply, stupidly funny. Someone posts Lana Del Rey and Roomba, and somehow your brain tries to justify it. You laugh, you feel weird, then you laugh again because it doesn't make sense, but also kinda does. It's surreal humor with a cultural twist. In some ways, the meme's about taste, or maybe just the absurdity of taste. One person's high art is another's trash. One fan's icon is someone else's joke. It's subjective and this meme knows it. It plays in that gray area. Tribute or roast? Who knows? Both. It lets you decide, and that's why it lasts longer than most trends. Most memes burn out fast. A joke lands, people copy it, it dies, but some of y'all lack, it evolves. Because it's not built on a punchline, it's a format. And formats don't expire, they adapt. You don't need to see the original, you don't need to get the reference, you just need a pair of images, a feeling, and that chaotic little caption, suddenly you're in. This meme feels like 2025. It's layered, self-aware, mysterious. It reflects how we speak online now, not in statements but in symbols. Not in meaning but in memes. It's irony with heart, nonsense with soul. So what happens next? Like every trend, it'll fade eventually. Someone will get it too far, the format will get tired, people will move on, but its impact will stay, because it reminded us that not everything has to make sense. That sometimes confusion is more engaging than clarity. That a shared question is more powerful than a delivered answer. It's a meme, yes, but it's also a mirror of how we consume, how we create, how we connect in a world where meaning is optional but participation is everything. So the next time you see Timothée Chalamet next to a cheese grater, or Zendaya beside a box of batteries and the caption just says, "Some of y'all lack," don't ask what does this mean? Ask why can't I look away? Because sometimes the lack of meaning is the meaning. If this deep dive into meme culture made you think, laugh, or even just go, huh? Make sure to like, subscribe, and smash that notification bell so you don't miss whatever strange trend the internet throws at us next. And hey, drop your own some of y'all lack combos in the comments. Confuse us, challenge us, make us squint. Because if this meme taught us anything, it's this. We don't always need an answer, just a good vibe and something to look at.